Hello and welcome back for part 20 of the Malekith 1 settlement campaign. So, my Black Ark over here just took out Altharian's army and the garrison of Karulai. And yeah, we did sustain a bit of damage, but still a good win to get. I think this is only full stack the High Elves currently have, and I'm hoping this army of Marathis, which is pretty high tier units overall, is able to beat it over the next end turn.
Tyrant.
So let's see, I guess I should grab this level up.
Give good service.
And we can pick up Lightning Strike, not bad.
This is absurd.
Dread Lord of the Druki. Set the sails.
So I guess I have a choice here for what to do in terms of recruitment. I mean, I could just recruit over some of these damage units. I think that makes sense to some extent because it would also give me higher experience. So let's go ahead and just disband these three.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
There's no way that...
Your master could not.
Yeah, this army's not getting to us without force marching, so I'm not concerned about that.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Okay, so I can recruit 5, 6, 7 units. I also upgrade my bolt throwers. In fact, yeah, I think I want to do that.
Black-hearted.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go ahead and merge these guys. Oh, that might give me a unit 2 for you.
Dreadlord.
Okay, that'll do.
Lord of the Black Court.
Yeah, I picked up so much gold from this battle. I think it was 30,000 between the battle and the sacking. So, no problem making this investment, I think. Okay, and while I'm here, let's just do the extra buildings. So what do I want to... Oh, okay, I don't get to build anything more here. Fair enough. Yeah, I think this army, we'll see how things go over the end turn, but this army could also come down and actually take out the Safri garrison here. Marathi's Black Ark's just been hanging out doing nothing, so I'm guessing, yeah, I should probably just come and destroy this for them.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Alright, what else do we have? So this army is pretty close to full strength. Sorceress is wounded or lower health, but she does have the regeneration armor now, so it looks like making this attack would be good.
Attack!
Not sure what's in that army, but it's too small for me to really care. Yeah. I don't want to auto-resolve this because I do want to regenerate my
battle awaits.
my sorceress, but
blades, we fight.
we clearly shouldn't be taking damage here.
Slaughter calls us.
Certainly in terms of the High Elves on Ulthuan, there's not much of a standing army. It's just the logistical issue of, like, is Marathi going to bring troops in to actually occupy the High Elf settlements before the High Elves get to rebuild? And the first time around, I was definitely a little quick to leave Ulthuan, kind of figure, okay, everything's going fine, and then it wasn't quite going fine. So let's see, all their troops are going to be deployed together. Yeah, we don't need to deploy the Shades aggressively. Just standard deployment should be fine.
Dark elves.
I was thinking of throwing all the shades right up against their deployment zone, but
Merciless warriors.
I'd probably take a little more damage than I need to by doing that.
Dreadlord.
Alright.
Sister of the Dark Convent! Moving out! Striking out! Going!
See if I can get Burning Heads down the battle line.
Senlu!
Should be pretty good.
Elfry and Aha!
Oh, I cast it slightly too early, but still it got a lot in the end.
Punishing them!
Yeah, almost 100 kills. In fact, yeah, okay, that was better than I first thought. The thing with the targeting of the line spells against moving targets is just that, like,
Forward!
it's hard to just have it be effective against all of them, right? You can't really get a good hit on that first unit and the third or fourth unit.
Carnage awaits!
So I think what I actually did there was probably about as good as I could have managed. Alright, need to get these shades to match up a little. It's getting outranged by the Sea Guard. Not that they're doing too much to us. Yeah, didn't really need the Hydra in this fight after all, that's fine. Send a fireball at their general.
Shades. For the king. The merciless host.
Yeah, they're going to be routing soon.
Onward!
Took 3 casualties on this unit, but otherwise nothing at all.
Rise. Aria! 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 Setting forth!
Yeah, that should be the army losses. Okay.
Slash. Kill.
So we'll kill their general because we can, and then just let the battle time down to maximize regeneration. It's only 2 hit points a second, so it does take a little while, but I guess what I should do is actually harass these units to make them leave the battlefield more slowly. Makes sense. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that, like, auto-resolve couldn't figure out for you that you'd be able to get this healing done, or even that characters that regenerate full heal after every battle. I mean, that would be, I guess that would be powerful, but yeah, probably better than having to manually just wait out these battles. This is working fine though. Yeah, that unit's way away from escaping. I guess they're actually trying to get off this battlefield at this side now. Nope. Yeah, sorry, this isn't the most exciting. We're, yeah, a little ways to go. I think as a whole, this campaign, I think this campaign's gone fine. The fact that the Black Arcs have trouble replenishing when you're in sea regions that aren't, like, totally controlled by your allies is something I didn't appreciate, and it's only, like, the replenishment from sacking cities has actually been huge for keeping my shade stacks healthy. That's one thing I learned from playing this that I hadn't thought about before. Hopefully some of these shades are getting up to gold chapter 1 experience soon, so they get the benefit from the Lord's final red line point. Yeah, there should be quite a difference between 3 silver and 1 gold. Although, not necessarily seeing it here. I guess, yeah, 10% plus 10% ammo. That would be 20 to 22. Alright, I can stop kiting that unit now. Don't think there's anything really I'd change compositionally with these armies at the moment. It may be I need a little more frontline for fighting against the Chaos armies. I think they often spawn with quite a few fast units like Chaos Knights. And it's not that Shades are bad against Chaos Knights, it's just that if they have too many of them, like, I might want to sort of double, you know, go up to 4 frontline units. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, I think more Shades is better. They're so good in the sieges. Unless they completely run out of ammo, which I guess does happen. But yeah, they're overall, they're just such a versatile unit. I don't think I would have done better with anything else. I mean, you can go for a full stack of dragons or hydras, right? But those armies are just kind of a pain to micromanage. And I'm not sure they really do better. So what am I doing to this city?
Cain honors me. What you don't take, burn.
This is almost nothing for
Take
sacking
everything.
this, but
I want it destroyed.
I don't think I need to raise it, right?
Search the place.
I don't think so.
Sail, damn you.
I mean, this Black Ark doesn't have too much to do right now. It's really unfortunate that Marathi did not have an army here that could start retaking these settlements I've just gone in and sacked, but what can you do? Alright, so next up,
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
let's see.
Lord
Let's
of the
grab
Black
this
Court.
rank point first. Yeah, so I went for unknowable. Unstoppable. Yeah, that's clearly good. Both these points are good. Yeah, we don't need money, so I won't go for more points in Quartermaster, though eventually that'll be nice too. Let's go for weapon strength. Okay, so I think what I want to do now is attack the guy in Vale
Fear my malice.
with this stack and bring that Black Ark up to give support.
They serve me well.
Oh great, and my second sorceress picked up immortality. So now I have 2 disciplined fire sorceresses. I mean, that's one of the restrictions of the campaign, is that I only get 2 of them, but still, I think those are the best 2 I could get.
No mercy. Annihilate them.
Okay, this doesn't look too bad. It's got a lot of flying stuff actually. Wow, look at this garrison, it's really... Huh. They've got only... They've got no archers. 2 bolt throwers. Weird. Anyway,
We will make them bleed.
before I actually go ahead and launch that attack, let's move up the Black Ark to give support.
Dread Lord of the Druki. The ocean awaits. Set the sails.
There we go, should do it.
By Cain.
Nice, yeah. So I probably could auto-resolve this. I'm a little low on health on a couple of units, so let's not do that. I don't think this should take too long though. I mean, this is just a terrible army for defending a city.
Draw your blades. We fight.
I don't know what the AI was thinking, or the designers were thinking making this a garrison. Like, yeah, it doesn't work. Alright, we Don't really need more magic. Let's deploy over this way. So, just need to take out the one tower, I think. And have the Admiral stand at the front. He's going to get shot a bit by the towers, but that's fine. Oh yeah, my Death Hag has her Cauldron of Blood. Okay, well, I guess that means I can't send her up on the walls, but that shouldn't be a problem. Shades can just hang out invisible or hidden. And do this. Looks good. You guys shoot that.
Seeking victims.
Oh, they're actually coming towards us. Interesting. Okay, need to change plans slightly here. That's cool. I mean, that sort of makes sense, right? Like, if you've got no archers, what are you doing hiding? You know, why hide behind the walls, right? But I've never actually seen the AI do this before. I mean, I still don't think it's going to work for them, but it does kind of make sense. Alright, I shouldn't have moved my sorceress up. She's getting attacked by the eagles. Okay, I managed to take out a chunk of this wall, which I thought was not possible. It's funny. Alright, this is still going fine. Alright, we did just take a dragon breath. Yeah, I guess we weren't really avoiding that.
The merciless host.
Yeah, obviously the shades at the back have just focus fire down the dragons.
Battle ready.
At once.
Well, this is going to be over quick, but I definitely... If I'd known that they were going to do this, I could have deployed it in a slightly better way.
Sorceress abroad.
I'm taking a lot of damage on that one Shades unit. Alright.
Now. On to murder.
But that's basically the end of their most dangerous units, at least.
Sorceress abroad.
This tower's almost down. Yeah. Okay.
Bride of Cain. Swiftly.
Lord of fear. Move.
So they have Dragon Princes. Oh, those are the Bolt Thrower teams. Right.
Sorceress abroad. Swift.
Yeah, they really haven't left any good targets for magic. That's okay. Just grab a bunch of my shades who are still pretty healthy.
Blood shall flow. Follow the wind.
Guess the bolts of burning's my best bet against units on the wall.
Come, Malekith. Darrow there.
Alright, she's kind of getting shot by the bolt throwers. I mean, she's not taking too much damage, but probably should just move her out the way.
Now.
Alright, you lot come up and start shooting. Shouldn't have to kill too much more for the army loss penalty. I mean, they haven't got too much more. It's like Dragon Princes and Bolt Throwers plus the White Lions. Still shooting the sorceress. Wow, okay.
Calling the winds.
Too bad I didn't have 2 generational healing items. That's right there. You'd think with all the battles I've been fighting, I'd have a decent chance of picking up like a healing potion, but it just hasn't happened. Alright, that's done.
Eager for battle.
Okay.
Advance, Druki!
If we walk up to the walls, you should be able to shoot either the dragon princes or the bolt thrower crew over the walls. I don't much mind which. Just putting down his abilities because I can. Yeah, we're actually able to snipe the bolt thrower crews over the wall. Okay.
Cold-blooded killers! Shades! Dealers in death! Shades!
Speak, dark deeds.
Yeah, I guess too much of the balance of power is tied up in the dragon princes for them to have lost the battle yet. That's fine. Yeah, so the shades that get up in the wall can just shoot at the dragon princes. There we go. Alright, that's going to be the army losses. Yeah, took a bit of damage from bolt throwers on units over here, but that's fine. Yeah, most of the casualties I think were just caused by the initial dragon plus eagle attack. Yeah. Lost. Reckons the bolt thrower's got 0 kills. I don't think that's accurate. Anyway, I can get a bit of replenishment from the Black Ark, and I think this is the last High Elf settlement going clockwise around the inner circle of Ulthuan. I think Marathi has the other stuff.
The weak are
Like I was saying
crushed.
before,
What you don't take,
50,000 gold for
burn.
sacking. Yeah, that's too good to pass up.
Search the place.
Wow. Anyway, yeah. Like I was saying before, I really just need Marathi to come in and capture these settlements I've been sacking, but I think these armies are on the way down to do that, so... Once Marathi's actually got Ulthuan secured, I don't need to keep my troops around, and I can go actually finish off the High Elves over in the west. So what do I want to do with this army now?
A black-hearted rogue.
Okay, so you've already got... Yeah, you've gone all the way up this line. Could go for extra casualty replenishment. Could also go for Dark Pegasus, but I don't think the Dreadlord benefits too much from that. Let's start working on the red line, boost the shade power a bit.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Okay, so if I move...
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Yeah, I need to kind of just decide what I'm doing next turn. Could just sack the guy in Vale again.
Dreadlord.
Just
Seeking victims.
stand in the middle there, and so I can
The trap is set.
figure it out next turn.
They give good service.
Alright, so what do you need skill-wise? Probably just... Oh, physical resistance plus 10%. That's actually pretty nice, considering... Yeah, that's not a skill point that most of the characters get, so I forgot about it. Alright, what does this assassin need to do? Probably just come over here and try and actually assassinate heroes like this. There's not much else I need him for. Right, and then this Black Ark. The Vortex is such a pain to scroll over. So if I move it to here, go into Dread Expansion stats. Yeah, I do get a bit of replenishment. It is a bit slow, but that's fine.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Let's transfer the armor back across
Dreadlord of the Druki.
to the other sorceress. I also picked up,
Fear my malice.
let's see here,
A black-hearted
forgot
rogue.
there's this other armor I picked up. So that's not bad. That's good on, yeah, I think I actually want that on
Druki Lord.
someone who's going to be a frontline melee combatant. Yeah. I mean, there's some redundant stuff here. Stalk's not very useful on this character, but that's fine, I think. May as well just fill in followers. Okay, that looks fine. You know what? Extra physical resistance is probably better in this Ring of Hotek. There we go. Get that upgrade finished. So this Black Ark's fully completed. Then
Lord of the Black Court.
this one's gotten more or less everything. It's just relatively minor upgrades from here on. And yeah, then there's the two up by Negarond.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Okay, so this one's just recruited and it hasn't grown yet, that's fine.
Black-hearted
And this one has no
Dreadlord.
upgrades yet either. But someone over this way,
Black-hearted.
if I can click on the right army, has a rank up.
Cruelty knows no limits.
Alright. So what I want to do here, guess go for Deadly Onslaught.
Vicious Dreadlord.
Yeah, so this army's more or less back at full strength. I don't think I need to do anything up here near Nagarond. I've done all the quest battles. Yeah, Marathi's not really focused up here too much right now, but that's fine. Like, random Savage Orc tribes have gotten a foothold, but we don't need to worry about that.
Noxious potions.
I'm just curious to
As you
see
say.
what's going on in the Witchwood. Yeah, so they can recruit all the top tier units, which isn't surprising considering it's 1085. And they have close to a full stack of a garrison,
They've come to beg for mercy.
but it's still at war
I am
with
hesitant
quite
to
a few
grant it,
people.
Arahan.
Lithanar himself has turned up over here, that's interesting.
Noxious potions.
So Marathi has
What do you seek?
quite a few troops here, but they're not particularly high quality. The thing is, I could declare Hag Hall as a war target to try and get her to come take this army out before Lithanar builds up to a full stack, but I don't want to risk like distracting her armies here. I really want them to get on and get into the inner part of Ulthuan again. So yeah, it's not ideal that the High Elves have just been given a chance to rebuild, but I think I just have to live with it. Okay, they don't have any troops over this way.
Of Nagaroth.
So, get to go for new technology. Yeah, and I think I'm just working towards this final main upgrade, so I'll pick this up because it's a requirement, even though it's not particularly useful.
Abominable snow.
I think that's everything. Let's have a quick check of diplomacy. Oh yeah, Grimgor. Grimgor's done well this campaign. He's, yeah, up to 40 settlements. He's rank 1. Presumably Marathi's rank 2, yeah.
Let's have you then. I'll hear what you say.
Don't particularly want to be fighting Grimgor in this sort of pointless war, but Grimgor being Grimgor, he also doesn't really want to get out of it. Oh well. Alright, let's see what happens up here. So that army backed out. Okay, that's a good sign. Really want Marathi's army... Oh, that lord just got assassinated. Ouch. Not that she was going to do too much on her own, but still. Yeah, so hopefully Marathi can actually make gains, yeah, over here, exactly. That's a good start. Nice, okay, good. Yeah, you lot come in and start. I mean, I've done all the hard work for you. You should be able to just pick up these settlements one at a time, no problem at all. That was an impressive looking dragon. Alright, that ambush was foiled, but it wasn't really trying to ambush anyone. Trace have the Sword of Cain. Oh yes, I guess it went back to the Shrine of Cain. So I'm at war with them now. I guess they're maybe the best target for this Black Ark.
Murderous lord.
Let's have a check of how much I get from sacking this settlement again. It's only 1,000. Yeah, that's not worth it at all. Unfortunately, the Shrine of Cain isn't accessible directly from the sea. They did have a full stack around here. Just can't see where it went. So the other option would be to come down here and go after Safari, but I think my Black Ark in the middle can probably make its way around this way and take care of that. I'm thinking.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Alright, this army, 3,000 for sacking there, 800 for sacking there. Nah. It's not really worth much, is it? I may as well sack something, just because it gives me experience. And a bit of replenishment. Yeah, let's just go after the garrison here again.
By Cain! Die!
Okay, I moved out of reinforcement range from the Black Ark, but it really doesn't matter.
Slaughter calls us!
I'm trying to think of a good next area to attack once the High Elves are dealt with. I think the Lizardmen, especially Hexalotl in the north, the north of Lustria, are a great target because lots of their good cities are coastal, so I can directly hit them with the Black Ark. And I believe Marathi is already at war with them. But that's getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Bolt throwers! The merciless host!
Okay, this is probably unnecessarily conservative, but just have these wounded units right at the back, so there's no risk of them getting any further damage.
Cold-blooded killers!
Death hag! Dark sorceress!
Okay, and this is my sorceress who's generating, very good.
Dealers in death!
All powerful! Aurea Sarius! Forward! On to battle!
Decent cast of the Burning Head again.
Aria! 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 Going! Striking out! With pleasure!
Alright, that should do it. Just the same deal as before with generating the sorceress a bit. Yeah, I think I probably want to bring my second Death Hag back from being a scout and stick her into an army, get her leveled up too. Because once they get to the Cauldron of Blood and with a few magic items to increase her defensive stats, they are decent frontline characters. Okay, that'll do.
The weak are crushed.
Okay, huge chunk of
Search the
replenishment.
place.
Oh, perfect. Basically a full heal. Okay, that's very nice. Yeah, so I'm thinking this army should be done. Like, this stack should be able to take care of everything up here. And maybe I should just come over here and hit the Griffin Gate and Eagle Gate just because they're relatively well defended, even though they can't, you know, the High Elves aren't able to recruit new armies from there. Yep, I think that sounds reasonable. There's also Tour of Res all the way around here, but it's kind of a pain to get to and puts me on the wrong side of the continent from
Cain honors me.
my next target over in the west.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
Alright, I'm gonna force march to
Rest is for
here
the weak. Death is coming.
to cheekily gain experience if this army decides to make the attack against Evershale, because I'll be able to come in to reinforce, sort of a freebie.
Serve me
To the
well.
weak.
Okay, so you have almost everything gotten here. Just points in scouting at this point.
They are adequate.
And you can get Foe Seeker now. Charge bonus and leadership, melee attack and weapon strength, or Witch Brew. Yeah, she already has a number of activated abilities, and I don't really want something else to micromanage. I mean, it's certainly not a bad buff. She only gets to choose one of these. Leadership plus 10, charge bonus plus 20. I think just melee, yeah, melee attack, weapon strength is probably the best. Okay, so I don't really need more replenishment from the Black Ark, which can just...
Such slaughter awaits.
I mean, I can just head down this way, sacking this port again on the way. Again, not that I particularly need to, but just for experience. And this time I will go ahead and just auto-resolve it.
Slaughter calls
Yeah,
us.
literally 0 casualties.
Even in death,
My
we
powers are
serve Ulfwa.
growing.
Bring me his traitorous head.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
Guess we can hit this as well.
We will make them bleed.
Again,
Death and carnage
not particularly
await.
profitable, but
Take everything. The ocean awaits.
it is essentially a freebie.
Anchors away.
Malicious and cruel.
So, what are we looking at here? Think unassailable is the last army-wide buff. It's only when defending. Missile resistance, magic resistance. I should pick these up on my lord eventually, but I think we're at the point where these last 2 points in Quartermaster, then Renowned and Feared, are actually worth getting. Yeah, slightly into the red because of having essentially 4 full stacks. That's alright though. You've got 1 more point to spend on something. This isn't going to matter. I mean, this stuff doesn't matter at all. I can't imagine ever putting her on a Dark Steed, but... Oh, I guess it does actually just stick her on there this turn. Well, I have to remember to change that back, but... Yeah, this was probably a complete waste of a point. She didn't really need anything else, though.
Lord of the Black Court.
Okay, that's fully developed. Great.
Our revenge is at hand.
So, what to do here? I could sack this settlement again. Or I could head down and sack this, and let's go ahead and do that, I
Plotting
think.
a course.
And I'm gonna basically do the same thing I did last turn and just well, that wasn't so great, I suppose. Yeah, just looking for units to upgrade.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Oh, why am I only bringing them in at one gold rank? That's weird. Yeah, I think there might be some bug with... I think I shouldn't have gotten rank 9 before, because I couldn't figure out where that was coming from based on the buildings and the admiral skills. Anyway, alright, whatever. After this turn of recruitment, they'll basically be at full strength, and it used like 7,000 gold, but I've got 170k, right? So it's fine. Yeah, the assassin can just head round. Where's my other death hag? Oh, this assassin. This assassin should just be finding other people to assassinate. I don't really know why I brought him over to Arnheim. I guess because I thought there might be a high elf hero there. Yeah.
A black-hearted rogue.
You know what? Let's just have a look at my Black Arcs here. See if I can pick up a
Tyrant, murderous lord.
better trait. Well, tough is actually better because for a hero who's going to be stuck into an army. So
Priestess to the Druki.
let's go ahead and do that. And where do I want to recruit her?
Dreadlord of the Druki.
Yeah, I don't really need her in that army.
What now?
Frankly, I don't really need her in this army either, but since I don't have other heroes or magic, may as well.
Death hag.
A bloodthirsty fiend.
Okay, give you this stuff. Oops. Okay, I don't have any armor to give her currently. That's fine. Give her physical resistance though. Alright. Yeah, so she can just join this army next turn
No, no.
and start to get ranked up. I probably should have done this earlier. I don't really need... having that Death Hag to scout was not particularly helpful. Like, the assassins, it makes sense because I don't really want them to be joining an army longer term. They,
Give good service.
yeah, increasing the slave income is kind of what I wanted to get this guy up to rank 10 for. In case I was short on money, I could just send him back to Nagarond. But yeah, definitely better to have the Death Hag as a frontline combatant, I think.
Lord of the Black
Okay,
Tower.
anything else I can build this way? Yes, great. Get that going.
Lord of the Black Tower.
And you can't do any upgrades, that's fine. Nagarond is... that's all good. Oh, I should come explore this Sea Corps.
Lord of the Black Court.
Guess I'm not quite replenished. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need the public order from this army.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Black-hearted dreadlord. What?
Can't remember if this, yeah, I can't remember if you can bring in multiple armies to reinforce for these sea events or not, but I may as well do that. I don't need to do any recruiting in the second army.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
So what do we want here? I think it's just more shades. Round out the stack. Yep, so the plan is just next turn to come take this, do this event. I think Sea Corps is a battle event. If not, I've just done a bit of over preparation for no reason. It's alright. Okay, Malekith can sit there. Alright, cause of pleasure. Let's take some territory back. Oh, I'm not sure about this. Oh, I guess if you bring in... I see what you're doing. Bring in the full stack. Hey, nice job. She won. Great. Okay, so there's no stacks of High Elves over on the outer circle of Ulthuan, so hopefully Marathi can just, like, clean up the rest of that. It's down to Tor first. Good. Now what about these settlements on the inside? I'm assuming this army comes out of forced march at this point and just starts capturing stuff. Yes, but not the settlement right next to her. Alright. Whatever you want, I suppose. Just... yeah, I know it doesn't really matter, but it did look like that Black Ark just kind of left the port and then like bulldozed into the side of the cliffs. It's about as useful. I mean, that kind of sums up how useful I feel Marathi's Black Arks have been this game. Okay, and here's the army of Trace, which has come to fight, so I maybe... if I'd known they were going to come out to sea, military access... oh yeah, that's fine. Sure. Yeah, if I'd known that Trace was going to come out to sea, I possibly should have had my Black Ark turn back the other way. I could still do that. Rite of Awakening. Okay, the Brayheads come. Well, if they come down here, that's fine by me. Forge a defensive and military alliance with the Forge Bound. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to do that, but thanks for the incentive, I suppose. Yeah, so this army has what? We don't know.
Futile.
It's another of those situations where you look at how much Marathi has in the vicinity, and they should be, she should be fine.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
But so many times, should be fine has not
A vile plan.
played out. Okay, I actually need to.
Set the sails.
Oh, hold on.
Bride of
Have you join up
madness
first?
setting
So this is probably unnecessary. I think
Yes.
that I shouldn't need to come up here to deal with this army, but just in case.
Sail, damn you!
And I want to be in position to potentially attack and recapture or sack Elysia. Which
I will
I think I am,
in
just about.
time. Certainly not.
Yeah, okay.
Cruel and deadly.
I think over here I'll go for the building that lets me recruit. Oh, I should go for the Sorceress building, I guess, for the slight boost to research rate. Yeah, alright. Don't think I'm quite in range for this assassination attempt. Excuse me. Alright, next turn. Okay, and yeah, no sign of any troops here, so
Lord of the Black.
let's come out of forced march and just make for Griffin Gate.
Dark deeds.
Still no defenses or troops recruiting here. Yeah.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
So okay, I don't have another Black Arc heading down soon. I think I'll have this Black Arc head up the west coast, ready to potentially, could potentially help attack Arnheim. Fortunately, that's kind of the only city accessible from the sea, right? Yeah. Oh, that's still, I think that's still okay. I don't really need,
Anchors away.
I don't think I need more force on the east coast. It's just too far away to then come over this way.
Dreadlord.
Yeah, so my strategic plan here, right, is secure Ulthuan, step 1, wipe out Attain here, step 2, hit someone else that Marathi's happy to go conquer, probably down here, step 3.
With haste, plotting a course.
We'll speed this. Alright, so let's go ahead and trigger this battle.
Deal.
I'm probably going to just auto-resolve this, unless their army is particularly strong.
Plotting a course. Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Watch this not be a sea event now, and I've just maneuvered this around for nothing. Yeah, here we go. Have to defeat a foe in battle. There we want. That's what we want. Alright, perfect. Pretty weak army. Do get experience on the reinforcing guy
Draw
too.
your blades, we fight.
Yeah.
Bind.
Taking more damage than I would have fighting it manually, but pile of gold, bonus experience, all good.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Head back up towards Nagarand.
Lord of Fear. Sail, damn you. Lord of Fear honors me.
Alright, and you get to do... Yes, just work along the blue line. Bit of experience, pretty much free. Okay, nothing else needs to be done up this way.
Our revenge is at hand.
Yeah, I could be getting through these turns a little faster. I think
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
I'm mainly just not wanting to forget about an army or character, which is surprisingly easy to do. Oops. Okay. I have these other rights I could do as well. I mean, this is powerful. Dark Conduit's a great ability. It's just I guess the Slave Decline rate's what's been concerning me about this, but I maybe should be just spamming this on recharge. Like, yeah, it does give very good bonuses, and I'm getting slaves from fighting battles consistently. Not right now, I guess, but all right. I should activate this. Yeah, I should activate this next time I'm going to have a battle that gives me lots of slaves. Yeah. I tend to not really go for the sacrifices unless I need them, but that's not really the right way to think about it, right? Like, those bonuses are still very powerful. Ugh. So Lithanar sacked that settlement but didn't occupy it. I guess that's good that he didn't. He did also lose most of his army, yeah. Okay, you're going for the Griffin Gates, okay. Yeah, she's come over that way. I wonder if Trace will still launch the attack. Didn't see what was in the Trace army. I should probably set this city as the war target for Marathi now to make sure she goes and attacks it. I think my army on the ground, like, Marathi has so many armies nearby that thinking I can just maybe just send that army right over to where Lithanar was and deal with things that way. Here's the Dread Fleet, okay. I'm not paying you for military access. I mean, I like the fact that the Vampire Coast are fighting the High Elves with us, but they're just an annoyance afterwards, right? Like, they just take territory away from Marathi, which means take territory away from me in terms of victory conditions, spread vampiric corruption. Okay, so Griffin Gate I think is... I don't really need to do anything. The Eagle Gate
No mercy.
may be worth going after. No, I can't quite reach. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think I have any battles coming up right now this turn. The Trace army pulled back. We can just chase after them, I suppose. Yeah, so... let's do this. Set this as a war target. I don't want them to be able to recruit a full army here. I mean, Marathi's at full strength again. I'm hoping she'd want to come back and take this anyway, but just in case. Alright, I think that'll do it for this part. Didn't have any pretty kind of epic battles, but Ulthuan is turning purple again, kind of slowly. Yeah, it's mainly Safri down in the south. I think having at least some of my forces start taking out stuff here, come in and take out the ancient city of Quintex, so that's not making money for the High Elves, is what I'll do next. But in the meantime, thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you for the next part.